Yeah, I don't know. Apparently hitting that last shadow knocked out my laptop, because it didn't just crash, it fucking froze. Like, I had to hold down the power button to turn it off.
Then
Get a real job.
Let's go. All right.
Persona! Take this!
Persona! Someone cover me!
Persona! There, Technique!
Oh,
Here it comes.
On to the next!
Persona! There.
oh my god! Oh! See ya! Remember, this is Merciless mode.
I got a new power!
Oh, here we go.
Hey!
That's all I came here for.
Let's do it.
Do you need something?
Pursue rehabilitation with all your body and soul.
You wish to view that you wish to register you wish to register it to the compendium? This, how rude. There is a
Prepare for the unexpected! Go ahead, pick one!
It is neither remarkable nor unremarkable. I see. This is
There he
certainly
is.
a powerful persona.
It's a powerful persona.
That's a pretty strong one.
I see. This is certainly a powerful persona.
Always strive for more. top-tier protector. We're gonna strangle him real tight.
You would settle for this during an alarm?
No.
Shoot for the stars.
There you
This will arise from the... This may be somewhat
go.
grisly.
It was Mara before, yeah. Almost about 10 levels. Ooh. Hey. Oh, it doesn't suck, but it's not what I want.
Finished already?
What? What do you want to do?
Ah, you're back.
Oh, I'm back.
Hey, hey!
Laying into someone. Related to words. Health exam. Physical. Alright, well, this is definitely ing. I want to say lashing. So related to words would be verbal, I guess. And then bashing, okay. Again, I don't remember all of these off the top of my head.
Hey,
One of the few benefits to have putting it off for a while. Bashing works too, yeah. See, I had it the whole time, man.
what are you gonna do today?
Now,
A present-day Tower of Babel. It looms high in the heavens, so high that humans down below on Earth are no longer even visible to the naked eye. Such a grand structure will be far too dangerous for humans. We find that we have a duty to investigate. Does this location sound at all familiar to you? Well, if you know where it is, then escort us there immediately. It could be the Sky
What
Tree.
do you do?
So, what'll it be? You mean the Sky Tree? So it's named the Sky Tree, huh? That's pretty impressive sounding. It's no Tower of Babel, but still quite fine.
innate.
Yes, the boldness of the moniker is quite promising. Take us there at once.
Whoa, it's crazy out there.
So, this is the present-day Tower of Babel. Incredible. It appears we've underestimated the current extent of human technology. And the metal box that took us here, my ears were so tortured by its sounds, I thought I would faint. But as a trial for reaching this place, it was mere child's play. Oh my, what could that tiny thing in the sky be? An airplane? They truly do appear to be quite cramped inside. This is quite the view. It almost appears as if we could crush the people below like insects.
Justine,
Ooh, Justine, look at that! Loud as ever. What is it?
How could this happen?
There's a hole in the floor. Is this some kind of trap? Try standing on it. Are you insane? It is most assuredly a trap, Caroline. Any passerby that comes too close to it is clearly doomed. By the way, inmate, I've heard the Tower of Babel has a path that leads even higher than where we are now, all the way to the heavens.
really?
What? Is that true? Take us there immediately. Well, it doesn't reach all the way to the heavens, but the view is still rather impressive. Yes, we can see well past the city from here, almost to the ends of the earth. However, Caroline, are you attempting to back out of this? Well, what do you mean by that? Why would I suddenly get scared after already coming so close? Ah, I see. Then why not go even closer and enjoy the view?
Are you joking?
What? Cut it out! If you want to look so badly, then go do it! Don't mind if I do. Hey, are those kids okay? Where are their parents? Oh, they're just playing around. See, that guy's chaperoning them.
Hey, inmate.
Great, now we're part of some humiliating misunderstanding, all because you were making such a scene, inmate. What a burden. You are the one who should feel humiliated. What a great view, though. I see how looking down from here can make a person feel like a god. Human desire really knows no bounds, doesn't it? Yes, it's no wonder their hearts grow twisted when they're living in a city frothing with so much desire. Well, we've learned the secret of the Tower of Babel, so we'll consider this assignment complete. Here is your reward. You better keep up this progress, inmate.
Now, let us return.
Now you will accompany us for our return. Yeah, then the Toronto Tower would probably work too.
This is it.
Hey, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, so you'll take a look? Thank you, it really helps. Soil is quite a mysterious thing. Within its gentle care, even a tiny seed can awaken, spread its roots, and grow up towards the sun. It's almost like a mother. Perhaps that aspect is why I find this place so comforting.
To be honest,
You know, I only started taking care of these planters because one of my teachers asked me to. I was hesitant at first, but I liked it so much that I kept them long past the original request. I started mixing my own fertilizer, adjusting soil ratios. Now I raise these plants in complete secret. But Joker-kun, I'm worried what the school might do if they found out about this. They won't find out. You're so bold. In that case, I guess this can be our little secret. Honestly, Joker-kun, I really enjoy the time we spend together. It's so different from how I feel when I'm around him. Oh, sorry, I meant my fiancé. That reminds me, though, I wanted to ask your advice about him. This whole arrangement began when my father first introduced us, around the winter of my second year in high school. I was told we were just meeting his friend for dinner, but then he said that friend was to be my fiancé. It was surprising, but I suppose I'd always known I would someday be married off for political gain, so I accepted, and that was the start of our relationship. Oh, but no relationship stuff happened, just to be clear. Anyway, I was never exactly fond of him to begin with, but now he has grown far worse. Recently, he's been suggesting we go on an early honeymoon together to celebrate our coming marriage. I can't even stand to look at him, though, let alone spend any actual prolonged time together. So, what can I say to decline his offer? I don't want to go with you. I'm afraid of flying. Right. I suppose it would be best to simply be clear about it. As you know, my father passed away before he could fulfill his promise to rescind the marriage proposal. So, any conversation about putting a halt to the marriage will have to come from me. To tell the truth, I've already mentioned it to my fiancé. But he refuses to listen to a single word I have to say. Apparently he's even been telling the employees at Okumura Foods about the contract he made with my father. How the company would have to pay extreme reparations if it got called off for any reason. I just don't know how to handle this. I can postpone while I'm still in high school, but after that... Thinking about it now, it seems my father's death has turned out to be quite favorable for my fiancé. After all, he's now engaged to the majority shareholder of a massive company. I suppose in the end, all he really cares about is his own personal gain. But that's not what a relationship is supposed to be built on. It should be something more. Something like a love so intense that just seeing the other person makes your chest tighten up.
I'm not so
Have
sure.
you ever experienced that? Too many times to count. I guess we're both in the same position then. But there's no spark like that with my fiancé. Spending time with him is almost like some kind of training.
Yes.
Still, any hardship I go through now will surely help the Phantom Thieves eventually. I'll get through this. I can sense an earnest resolve from Hart. Most only spent some time with him so far, yeah. Oh, it's getting late. I should probably get back to my gardening. Well, I think I'll be staying here a little while longer.
Goodbye.
See you later. Sorry for the sudden call. You remember we talked about my fiancé? He won't stop asking me to spend the weekend with him. My excuse was that my friend was calling me, so here I am, away from him. Smart response. I've never done anything like that before. My heart was pounding. He's been getting more and more persistent. At this rate, I don't know how long I can play along. But hearing your voice calmed me down a bit. Thanks for listening to me. I'll let you go for now. See you later.
You're back.
Oh, I'm back. You know, for how much we've been memeing that, it never gets old.
What are you gonna do today?
Now,
An odd feature of the city where slaves attend to the needs of visitors. Apparently, the slaves in this camp refer to visitors as master, and their behavior can even be controlled to some degree. I wonder how this compares to our devotion for our master. This could make a strong example for the inmate. Does such a location sound familiar to you? Well, if you know where it is, then escort us there immediately. It could be the Maid Cafe in Akihabara. So, what'll it be? You mean the Maid Cafe? What is it that makes a cafe maid? Is it the slaves? I want to find out.
guide me.
We shall do just that. Inmate, take us there immediately. Look, they made the maid joke too. So this is a slave camp. The decor is bizarrely cheery for such a horrid place. Look at the two dudes in the back. I'm surprised one is operating in the heart of a city like this. I'd originally thought such places would need to hide in the shadows, far from public scrutiny.
Welcome home.
Welcome home, master. Are you addressing me? You are sorely mistaken about who is your master. We've come here to observe fully, Justine. Don't worry, we'll free her when we're finished. Hey, you! Yes, master? Tell me why you're agreeing like that. You're a slave! Huh? A slave? Whatever do you mean, master? Maybe you're ordered to smile, but what? Do you lack a will of rebellion, or are you just naturally submissive? Well, master, I don't know. What is with this insufferable... Hey, inmate! Do you really think you get proper rehabilitation here? I don't know! You looking to get executed?
Caroline.
Calm yourself, Caroline. Aw, aren't you just the cutest? Watch it. You think laughing at your masters is proper discipline? Oh, now I get it. You were here for the discipline service, is that it? Then listen up, you little shrimp. Quit gawking at me in order already. You want to get jabbed with one of those tiny little shrimp forks? Out with it. She's thrown off the yoke of oppression. What did I just say? Order! Or do you need a menu, if you can even read? Is that it? Little baby can't read a menu. Please don't harass the kids.
My goodness.
Oh, was I overdoing it? Whoopsie daisy, I got a bit caught up there. Here's the menu. What is wrong with her? Her mood changes in an instant. Such versatility. Could she possess the potential for the wild card, for the power of the wild card? Well, never mind that. We're to focus on the matter at hand. What could this be? Love pancake? What do they put in it? Nothing suspicious, I hope. Love. They put love in it? How is that possible? Love isn't a physical substance. Have they been scamming you here? Let's order something else. In that case, let's go with the sincere omelet. As you wish, master. Oh no, I messed it up. Please forgive me, master. How dare you? Fix this right now. You can beg for forgiveness once I receive a perfectly sincere meal. But I filled it with love.
Damn it.
Don't even try that fake cry act on me. Fix it. Double time. I'm not letting you off until it's right. No, I can't. I tried so hard, but I'm just so clumsy. I impact a ton and... Hey. How could you make this poor slave cry like that? What? Fine, fine. I'll say I'm sorry. Look, maid, I'm sorry. I'll eat it. I'll eat it. Just stop crying. You will? Yay! Thank you so much. Would you care for some hot tea to go with it? I also recommend the relaxing coffee. I promise to pour all my heart into making them for you. Fine, just bring whatever. This has been so tiresome. Even the people being served have to behave a certain way. I struggle to comprehend why it's so complicated. And yet, people here are willing to pay good money to partake in this master-servant charade. The lengths that humans will go to hold positions of power. Their desires truly appear to be limitless. Anyway, we hereby deem your assignment complete. Here's your reward. I feel as though we saw a side of humanity today that was new to us. As a matter of fact, this isn't a new event to us at this point. We do seem to witness curious new facets of humanity with each special assignment we undertake. Most intriguing indeed. But the only thing that matters to you was your rehabilitation, and don't you forget it! Hey, Murph.
Yo.
Hey, Joker, I've been waiting for you, Joker. You know what I'm getting at, right? We send the calling card on the 18th, then carry out the plan the next day. You're ready, aren't you? Are you? Actually, I'm so worried I've been losing sleep. Just kidding. But don't forget, let's have no regrets. This is our do-or-die situation. We don't have the option to fail. But you fail all the time.
Okay, quiet down. Hey. What would you like? Here.
I want those emotes though. Dude, the cat Y emotes are great. Almost as good as Girl Y, which remains one of the top emotes on Twitch. You can tell I mean it, because I'm saying it even though Georgia isn't here. And Cat Jam is a great one too.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Alright, we want to play with Akechi and Morgana, apparently. I don't know how the fuck that works, but teach their own.
Welcome. What do you play?
What do you want to do?
When do I get to play with Makoto? She's actually in my party.
Yes. Hey.
Yes.
701.
Well.
For real?
For real? Fuck. Oh! You're up, dick.
All right,
So I'm up next.
I'll give it a try.
Oh! Oh my god! Absolute mad lad! Now it's your turn. Things are getting interesting.
Do your best.
He hit the same one 3 times. This fucking guy. Alright, I have to go for this one though. What bullshit?
I see.
Good enough.
Speaking of which,
So this will be my final round.
give it a try.
Indeed. He's a lefty. Oh. Oh my god. This man hit nothing but bullseyes. Oh my god.
Let us leave it at that then.
Alright, we can win this.
Do your best.
He's like, how I do? Is there a 7? There is a 7. Alright, so let's go for the...
Yes!
Almost fucked that one up. Easy! Just beat 701, baby.
This is amazing. I see now.
Let me see what these paws can do.
Now then. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yes.
Trying to set him up. I want to see how the cat does this.
I'll be back. This is where I come in.
What? It jumps up and tosses it? What the fuck? And no one in the club thinks there's anything weird about this. They moved the whole table. Alright, I don't want to win it here. I want to set it up.
Yes. For real?
For real? Oh, there's a 17. Okay, this works.
I see. This is where I come in. Then,
Need some cat-like reflexes.
well,
Ah, that was the wrong one. Still worked.
whoa. We're on a roll.
Oh, nope. Counted. Ranked max 3. And I couldn't have gotten Akechi to max 3, so. It's impossible to win 701 on the
That
fourth.
was rather exciting.
That should do it for now.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I'd still like to get Makoto to technical rank 3, but it refuses to let me play with her. So.
Ah, you're back.
Am I free right now? Why do you care? Oh.
What do you want to do? What are you gonna do today?
Now,
One halfway detached from this world, it is said the time spent there is like that of a dream. Men and women of all ages swarm the land, forgetting reality in search of happiness and wonder. This sounds like a similar form of escapism as the fantasies we saw in the movie theater. A sinister trap that ensorcels humans. If such a place truly exists, then we must observe it in action ourselves. Does this location sound at all familiar to you? Well, if you know where it is, then escort us there immediately. It must be Destinyland. So, what'll it be? You mean Destinyland? Destinyland? What an absurd name. Come on, let's get going, inmate. Go, go! Caroline, what excites you so? That bear is walking on its hind legs. Is it a demon of some sort? Is there a king living in that castle? Shouldn't we pay him our respects first? The parade's starting! Go, go, go!
What?
What is that thing? It's huge! This gleeful music, the rhythmic, monotonous dancing, the grins plastered across every spectator's face. This overstimulation is making me grow dizzy. Aha! This is a brainwashing scheme, isn't it, inmate? Everybody clap your hands! Hey, you're brainwashed too now? Quickly, Caroline, slap him back into reason. Failing that, try your baton. It appears you're of sound mind now.
Are you joking?
Way to confuse us, stupid! Although it may benefit us to investigate just how they pull off such a successful mass brainwashing. Justine, let us conduct an inspection of the premises. Lead the way, inmate. That wasn't nearly as impressive as I expected. You say that now, despite appearing quite captivated before. But with your outbursts like, that bear is so cute, and let's get in line to meet the characters, and so forth. I said nothing of the sort. I was merely going through the motions in the guise of a brainwashed human. That's all it was.
Come on.
Look,
Let's go.
there's another line. Let's see where it goes. I suppose we don't have a choice now. We better catch up to her, inmate. I can't believe we stood in line for I don't even know how long, and it only led to a bathroom. I was hoping we'd get to ride in one of those massive crazed teacups going about in circles.
Hey, inmate.
What was that, inmate? When you gotta go. Understandable. But doesn't that mean the long wait time is a critical flaw? Hey, inmate! Don't you prefer your prison cell to this place? There's no line to use the bathroom there. Well, that was fun. I mean, that was a functional assignment, but we've had enough for today. Time to head back. Just a moment, Caroline. I have heard it is customary to bring back some sort of token gift from one's superiors after visiting a place such as this. We should buy something for our master while we have the chance. I perused the wares on display earlier. The mouse ears or the stuffed bear. Which do you think our master would prefer? Both. I see. Both Caroline and I should each provide our own gift. The master, cuddling a stuffed bear while wearing mouse ears. Justine? It seems that even I cannot avoid the brainwashing. Please keep this a secret from our master. In any case, we have confirmed the existence of a world of dreams. As such, it's Teleron Reord! As such, we formally acknowledge your assignment as complete. Here is your reward. Look at the smiles on these people's faces. It's as if they've been liberated from their everyday lives. A human's desire to dream even reaches into their time in the waking world. A rather curious phenomenon for us, as we dwell in the space between dream and reality. Oh, is another brainwashing parade beginning?
now, let us
We have no need
return.
for that again. Let us return, inmate.
Hey.
Aww.
is it.
Oh, Senpai!
Oh,
There's
royal
something I'd like to
character.
discuss with you. Would you mind if I joined you for lunch?
Yeah, the points above max don't do shit. What is it?
Let's discuss that elsewhere.
Why
What
are
say
you-
we head to the roof?
Why are you talking to me through the glass?
It's starting to get rather cold, isn't it? Sorry to bring you here. This is something I oughtn't really bring up around other people. Senpai, are you still planning to continue on as the Phantom Thief?
What do you mean?
Lately, I haven't been hearing any positive gossip about the Phantom Thieves. Despite how much people cheered on your cause, even though they knew nothing about you or your friends, all they do now is speak ill of the Phantom Thieves. I know it's not my place to say this, considering I turned down your offer to join and all. But this change in attitude is simply awful. They're doing the exact same thing to you all that they did to me. Yet, you're still going to keep at it? Why, Senpai?
There's unfinished business.
Unfinished business. So, there's something left you have to do.
Yeah. But don't worry about us. There isn't even a 1 in a million chance that my Phantom Thieves could ever lose.
I see. Well, I won't stop you. However, could I ask a favor? Or rather, could you promise me something? Once things settle down, I'd like you to join me somewhere so we can go have some fun together.
I might not be able to.
Don't say things like that, even if you're just joking. I'm already beginning to look forward to it, so please be careful out there. Oh, but I plan to keep my other promise I made with you about the physical training. Tomorrow. Is that too sudden? Maybe we should train the day after tomorrow then?
But that day's when...
Another day works better.
I see. Oh, I haven't eaten yet! Come on, Senpai. You need to eat too. No one wins a fight on an empty stomach, you know.
Imagine eating lunch.
Hey! What would you like?
Here.
Welcome. Take a look around.
I was just curious.
Yo! Yep.
Let's go to your room then.
Hey!
So I emailed Kana-chan, and believe it or not, she replied. We even ended up talking on the phone about elementary school. She said the only reason she got mad at me about her diary was because she was embarrassed. Apparently she thought I would hate her if I knew about her secrets, so she ran away. I guess me and her are pretty much the same after all. Long story short, we made up. I finally apologized to her. I'm glad to hear that.
Yep.
Pretty awesome, huh? Maybe I should have had a separate promise on my list for that. Anyways, too far to actually visit each other, so we've been sending emails back and forth. We've made a promise recently to both go to high school next year. You know, there's no way I would have been able to call her and apologize before. It's all because of you that I could do it, Joker. You worked really hard, too. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's kind of embarrassing to actually hear you say it, though. Oh, I almost forgot. Kana-chan was really surprised the Phantom Thieves listened to her request. She'll never know the truth of the matter, though. I finally finished that promise. Get along with Kana-chan. This is really important, so I'm gonna say it again.
Thanks.
Thank you, Joker. Wait a second. I never even said it the first time. I guess that means I'll just have to say it again now. Thank you, Joker. Seriously.
All right.
Is it okay if I ask you for a favor real quick? I mean, I just finished a super old promise. Can you pat me on the head? Mom used to do it when she was happy with me. Just pat pat. Can you do it? Fine by me.
Alright.
Alright, bring it on. There. Whoa! That was totally different from how my mom used to do it. With my heart, with my face, it feels like they're on fire. Calm down, Futaba. Phew, looks like that strange outburst is finally over. My heart's still beating real hard, but I'm totally good now. Sorry for making you worry. I just remembered, I still have one more promise to do. Being okay without you around.
Can I really
Is that
do
really
this?
possible? Meh, I'll find some other day.
Excuse me.
Peace out. I walked Futaba home. Why? Oh my god! It's not even that long a walk! I can see your house from here! Hey, Joker. Thanks for listening to what I had to say today. So I've been having a lot of fun talking with Kana-chan over the internet. We talk all the time now. We tell each other what we're doing, what our days are like. Kana-chan says she cried when I reached out to her. When I heard that, I kinda cried a little too. And now I'm getting along with Kana-chan. I'm so glad I cleared that goal. Congrats. Thanks. It's only possible because you helped me out, though. Seriously. Anyways, I'll just have one more goal to clear. It's like I'm about to face the final boss. Once I beat that, it's game over. Credits roll. I hope you'll stick around until then, Joker. Okay, later. 1 minute later. Hey!
Well then.
Let's do it.
I mean, why not?
Welcome. What do you play?
What do you want to do?
Thank you.
Imagine playing by yourself like a nerd.
Yes. Hey,
Yes. Well. Yes.
Yes.
I see.
Oh, that's bullshit.
I'll give it a try.
This guy's a hacker. Like, Jesus. Every time. Well, Akashi, anything you can do? I can do better!
I'll give it a try. Do your best.
Yes!
Didn't even need every throw. No, in this game it's all 50.
I see that.
Doing 7 on one Morgana. Won't suck.
Oh. Yes! For real? This is where I come in.
Okay. I'll take it.
It's all yours. For real? Oh. Yep. This is where I come in. It's all yours. Oh.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
It did it too early on the second one. I didn't mean to actually throw it there. Sorry, I didn't actually have to beat Morgana's. Morgana was already maxed.
Ah. Good morning. I know this is last minute, but if it's possible, could you come and see me during lunch today?
I'm free for lunch.
Glad to hear it. I wanted to discuss something with you, since it'll be our last chance to do so here.
Last chance.
Well, my role as Shujin's counselor does end today, so technically, it'll be our last opportunity to converse here at the school. I do have a farewell speech to give the school at morning assembly, but I'd also like to speak with you individually. Considering the occasion, lunch is on me. I'll have something special waiting for you, so you look forward to that. Well, I'll see you later.
Dr. Mark, he's really leaving.
It's already been half a year, huh? That sure went by fast.
And finally, we would like Dr. Maruki to share a few last words with the student body. Well, Doctor, if you will.
Good morning, everyone. As the Vice Principal has mentioned, today marks the end of my tenure at Shujin Academy. Over the past several months, I've come to learn about all sorts of conflicts that you students have faced this year. Troubles with romance, with studies. In fact, some of you have financial issues that are awfully similar to my own. But before I leave here, I want to offer you a final piece of counseling. If your situation ever becomes too painful to endure, remember, it's okay for you to escape your problem. I don't want a single one of you to think that an unfair reality you've been forced into is the only one that you have to live.
It's okay.
What I'm trying to say is, even if life is full of worries. It's best for you not to obsess over them. Your existence in this world is an amazing miracle. You deserve to spend your days in happiness. I'll keep on rooting for all of you to have the best lives possible, even after I'm long gone.
You still didn't figure it out.
I guess things don't always pan out like you expect. Well, that's it. Thank you for having me here this year. Good luck to you all.
Dr. Marley. I wanted to thank him personally, but it may be best to hold off on that for a bit. I doubt we could get a word in edgewise anyhow.
Nah, he's manipulating him.
Thank you for coming here.
He has those
Since
powers.
This is about to be my last meal at Shujin. I've brought the best lunch ever. These tempura bowls are from a restaurant I've been curious about since I first came to the school. I'd always passed on it due to the price. But today is special. Not only that, I ordered the deluxe bowls for us.
Ooh, fancy.
Well, you've got to be at least a little lavish on occasions like this, right?
There are no words for how delicious this smells.
This aroma's really triggered my appetite. Too bad I can't see anything now.
The life of a Four Eyes.
I'm so glad I splurged on that. Upscale dishes like that really do taste incredible. I wish I could just get lost in this bliss forever. Well, now that we've finished our food, let's get down to business. First off, I have quite big news. My paper's done.
Congratulations.
I've mentioned this before, but still, this is truly thanks to you. Had you not shared your experience and insights with me, this paper never would have been completed. Please, allow me to express my gratitude to you once more as a most helpful student of Shujin. And as a phantom thief as well.
Whoa! What do you mean?
So you're not denying it. Why don't you take a look at the title of my paper over there?
It says interpreting reality through cognitive science and the alteration of reality via external influence.
You know, the Phantom Thieves' act of changing hearts is rather reminiscent of cognitive science in practice. They infiltrate a reality that exists solely for their target. A reality wholly separated from the one that the public recognizes. By accessing that world, they gain the means of permanently
I'm sure this will
altering
only
their
lead to good
cognition.
things.
That is what I hypothesize as being the change of heart.
Obviously.
induced in
Come
your
on.
target.
You really know your stuff.
Well, I did pour my heart and soul into this research for a number of years. To be entirely honest, it was all the way back in April, when I first came to speak with the principal here about providing counseling to you students. I actually witnessed the moment when you came out of an individual's reality, like I'd mentioned.
He actually does.
You suddenly appeared in the back alley near the school. I believe Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san were with you. Takamaki-san appeared to be extremely exhausted.
Thanks.
It wasn't long after that scene that Mr. Kamoshida had his change of heart. Beyond what I witnessed, I had also been told that you three were closely affiliated with Mr. Kamoshida in some way. At that point, I was already half convinced that you were involved. I was almost certain Mr. Kamoshida's change of heart was provoked by the three of you.
What's your game here?
Well, I've been researching cognitive science ever since I was a grad student. For years, I've been attempting to directly interact with an individual's cognition so I can help address their pain and despair. But, for certain reasons, this research has never been acknowledged in academia. Despite that, I continually pursued evidence that my hypothesis is correct. It was during that time I happened to come across the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, fresh from a mission. My heart began to dance. I thought to myself, maybe I could complete my research if I were to have your assistance. That's why I approached you and your group of friends in the first place. I hadn't mentioned any of this until now because, well, I didn't want you to take it the wrong way and suspect my motives.
Yes.
But I think
What else could I
everything I
suspect?
kept from you. Does that change your opinion of me?
Will you rat us out?
Why would I do that? I like to think of myself as someone who wouldn't sell out a person to whom I owe so much. If you don't believe what I'm saying, you're free to change my heart as you like.
I will.
Thanks to you, I finally know what I need to do. I'm going to stand up to our current reality. I swear I'll use my research to make our world a better place. Though, it'll likely be through different means than how the Phantom Thieves reform members of society.
We all define justice differently.
Indeed. You have a strong moral compass, never losing sight of your own definition of justice. I'm more grateful than ever to have met a young man like yourself.
Why do you think?
Although it's not like this is the last time we'll see one another, still, thank you for everything up to this point.
It's a fan-made extension that pretends to be the real version of the game.
I am thou, thy bond, thou.
Wakefulness.
Alright,
We're pretty woke now, boys!
I'm going to follow the path that I believe in. I sincerely hope that one day, at the end of that path, I'll be able to aid you as well. Even if you just considered it to be meddling in
Alright,
your affairs.
if I'm not able to visit MP Shima tonight, I gotta load the save
Looks like
and
we're out of
skip the
time.
darts.
We'll meet again though, right?
'Cause I don't give a fuck if Akechi has a baton pass. I'm sure of it.
That's right.
Stay woke, fam.
Hey. No, it's nothing. Best of luck to the both of us. See you around.
See you on the flip side, Whippy Dip. The fan site's on fire as usual. Anyways, tomorrow's finally it. Hope everyone remembers. The date of our plan? Of course you remember. That means you're sending out the calling card today, right? Yes, today is our only option. The police have yet to actually make a move, but I'm certain we have reached our limits. We wanted to wait as long as possible to make Makoto's sister panic, right? Yes, taking that into account today would be the best option. We can speak in more detail about this after school. Alright, see y'all tomorrow!
Boss said he reserved the place just for us. We're free to drink as much coffee as we want.
Ain't this place always empty, though?
I'm telling boss.
Everyone here is a witness.
I was just joking.
We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card.
I am. Right up for you,
Considering how big
she's...
the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
It was just a
I
prank,
could
bro.
always put it on Sai-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you. I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail. That would be the least risky method, no matter what she asks. I'll tell her I don't know anything. But Makoto, that's...
You're our leader, so this will be up to you. Should we leave the calling card to Makoto?
Yeah, I like her more than you. I trust her with it.
Is that really the only way?
No, I said it's the one I trust. I didn't say that answer.
We will leave it to you then. Thank you for agreeing to this. I'll need to step up my game as well to make up for it.
Fuck you, Akashi.
Very well then. We'll enter from in front of the courthouse. Does 6 o'clock in the evening work for everyone?
Yep, got it. Same as always. Well then, let's get ready for tomorrow. Dismissed.
Womp 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 womp. Womp. I don't know what you're saying. Fruit Loops. This is just the leftover Halloween candy. Tomorrow's finally the day. All that's left is to carry out the operation that Makoto outlined earlier.
Anyway.
Now we just need to hand it over, as long as we can get it to Nijima. No. I do have a bag of lifesavers that I bought for myself, but I'm saving those for last.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great
Sae
sinner of
Nijima.
jealousy.
Is that how you're supposed to say it?
Lost yourself amidst your obsession with success.
No, it can't be Sae, because Takechi says Sai-san the whole time.
For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom.
From fuck Ryushi.
I found it in our mailbox.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart? What nonsense. They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them.
Yeah!
I'll just have to catch them first.
Yeah!
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right? In some kind of underground room, was it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room underground. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secrets.
That's what's happening now.
Let's do this fair and square. I should probably be getting back. It's late, but I should contact the director and let him know about this call.
I just want to say, in the show, they straight up show her ass. Like when they go to fight the shadow on the roulette board, they do a back shot, and it's just straight up her whole right ass cheek. Like,
I'm on your side. I won't let anyone do anything to you.
there.
What an odd girl.
What an odd girl.
Do you need to make a call? I'll head up to my room then.
Dude, you should. This one. Episode
I'm sorry
25.
for calling so late. This is Nijima.
Like 20 minutes
There's
in.
something I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thief.
It was the only one I rewinded.
Directly and stand by and then transfer command of the investigation to someone else? No, of course not. Yes, I understand. I'll remain on standby until further instructions. Please excuse me.
Okay.
And then there's the balloons. Forget about going out tonight. Oh, shit. Alright. Alright. Then fuck darts. And I swear to God, Mishima, if you're not fucking available today, I'm going to strangle your mother. Oh, thank God. Alright. Finally, we get to end this social link. Because I don't actually care about getting a catchy to max darts rank. For some reason, I can't forget what Akiyama-kun said to me. By the way, I want to talk to you about something. Are you free? I just want to relax a bit. Let's head over to the park. Why load? Because I need to finish this social link.
Akiyama-kun said to me.
This confidant rank was supposed to be done in August. But he didn't show up one day when he was supposed to. And then all the days I could have fixed it, he didn't show up any of those days either.
How I've changed.
So I'm finally getting back to it.
Myself to run away back when I saved him. So I was thinking why that may have been.
Were you scared stiff?
Well, that too. That's not what I mean, though. Honestly, I was pretty desperate at the time, so I don't remember much. But in the back of my head, I was thinking what you would do in that situation. I mean,
It's pretty
you
gay.
put yourself in a line to stop Kamoshida, and probably other villains too. So I thought there had to be something I could do myself.
But you were afraid, and I'm not.
Who wouldn't be? Fear is the real final boss.
Your mother's the final boss.
You know, I've always wanted to change. I wanted to go from a dull nobody everyone messes with to the famous world-renowned hero. But you helped me realize something important. Heroes aren't heroes because they're famous, because they fight for other people. Looking back on it, what I really wanted to change was the weak me. The me on the volleyball team who let wrongdoing go unpunished, even though I knew it was unjust. The cowardly me who looked the other way when people I knew were in need of help. Tell me the truth. I only changed because you stole my heart, right?
I didn't do nothing. Try hard.
You didn't? I could have sworn the Phantom Thieves made me have a change of heart. Is that so? Huh. No. You know what? You really did change my heart. All this time, I've been looking up to the Phantom Thieves, pretending to be a collaborator, and now I'm finally able to stop pretending. Truth be told, I had given up. I accepted that I was a zero, that my existence was meaningless, but I've learned. I may not be able to change the world, but I can change myself.
Whether I sulk about my inability to do anything, or hold my head high and look to the future,
My perception shapes the boundaries of my world. It all comes down to what's inside my heart. I might still mess up every so often, but as long as you're here, I'll be able to stand up again. So, I may not be the best person around, but you can feel free to rely on me at least sometimes. And no matter what the world says, I'll be rooting for you. Just like you were for me.
I feel a strong bond with MP Sima.
I am thou.
All right. All right. You know what? I'm going to find you an awesome request. That's all I can really do for you right now. But I'm working on that documentary too. I even plan on making it into a book someday. I bet anyone who reads about the Phantom Thieves would find the hidden courage within themselves. Maybe I can use that book to change people's hearts.
You have to write it first.
Alright, I'm on it. Oh, but before that, I'm hungry. Come on, let's grab a bite to eat on the way home. Maybe a buffet? Wait, no, we should save that for after I get all my book royalties. You'd better be looking forward to it.
You know, the sad thing is I just know one day we're gonna get a game. He actually did write a book. There's a lot of nods. It's not really hints, it's more Easter eggs. This game has a bunch of nods to Persona 4, and a couple to Persona 3 in this as well. It talks about Beikari becoming the Phoenix Feather Ranger lady. There's a special on Naoto. There's a special on... I think Chie being the new police chief, but I don't think she gets named. Shit, I did that last night too. My bad. Let's be careful.
Alright, tomorrow's...
Sorry for the wait. I believe it went well. Thanks, Mako-chan. It's all going according to plan then. So it has finally come to this. I actually feel somewhat nervous. Don't freak out so much that you screw up, alright? You're one to talk. I ask that you go easy on me. Well then, see you tomorrow. Hold on a sec. Crow, go over the operation again before you leave. It is just as we discussed earlier, is it not? This battle will decide our future. We must ensure we're fully prepared beforehand. Very well. Our objective is stealing Sai-san's treasure. We will meet at the courthouse at approximately 6 p.m. Good. Want to give us one last word before we go, leader? Let's be careful. We'll be relying on you. What a wonderful, trusting relationship. I will do my best in this as well. Hey, Akechi. Fuck you!
Hey, wait! Hey! Hey!
Make sure you close up.
The day has come. Are you all prepared?
What of the calling card, Makoto?
I showed it to Sis. She took it from my very own hands. Makoto.
I understand how you feel, but you mustn't be so downtrodden.
Yeah, if we screw this up, we're done for. It's way more than losing the place we belong. We could even lose our lives here, you know.
It'll be all right. I want to save my sister, no matter what. Is everyone decided? Mm-hmm. All's well that ends well. So much has happened since we first started. You guys have become quite the reliable team. All right, Joker. This is the Phantom Thieves' final heist. Give us the signal.
Is everyone ready?
Showtime.
Yeah, we made Morgana a ram. Technically, that's the sheep outfit. And fittingly, we made Futaba a reindeer. And then we gave the two guys Christmas outfits. Akechi's the evil army guy. And then the other girls have bathing suits.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Huh? Where's the treasure? It seems you came, just as I had planned. As she planned? No, was the treasure put on display to lure us here? So that's how we could faintly see its shape. First off, allow me to compliment you. I never expected you would be able to make it this far. We would much rather have the treasure than your words of praise. Where did you hide it? Come, we shall put an end to this once and for all. It seems as though she wants us to pursue her. Damn it, she's mocking us. Let's go after her.
I can feel it.
Now, let's also realize, though, as you say that, Pekka, there is no fucking way Persona 4 or 3 could ever have pulled this off, given the time frame that they were made in, and how many assets had to go into making them.
Do you have a moment?
This elevator will most likely take us to Saison's location. Is everyone ready to go? Of course! Alright then, let's go. Sis, I'll protect you, no matter what it takes. Here we go.
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You're making a grave mistake.
Craigasm.
I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
Her lips didn't move.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle. Now, why don't we begin?
What?
Is this?
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending? No more coins or playing games! We ain't following your damn rules!
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now, come at me!
With pleasure.
You'll save her, right?
Fuck you, Akachi.
All right, everyone, be on alert.
May the best player win!
All right, let's do it.
You're in my way!
May the best player win!
What the?
Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
Super move. Ultra charge!
I hate Futaba. Yeah, how is this useful?
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
No, what?
Ah, in that case...
I tried the guard.
We's in danger! What?
Those who cannot follow rules are not to be tolerated. That is simply how society operates.
We's in trouble! It looks bad. Thanks.
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into. Now, the time has come for our first round. Choose where you will place your bet.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'd just ignore us. We should go along with the game for now, and try to gain evidence on her methods of cheating.
I agree.
Well, how will you bet? Have you made your decision? Then let's see the results.
Racist.
We lost. Have you figured anything out, Joker?
I most certainly have.
Really? How is she doing it?
There's a glass lid.
See, you're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split second there.
How humiliating.
Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper.
We must stop my sister. As long as I get close, even this gun should work.
Leave it to me. I won't miss the mark.
You want me to do it? Okay, I'll give it my all. As long as I get close. You want me to?
Leave it to me.
As long
leave it.
you want. As long as I. You want. As long as. As long as. As long as. As long as. As long. As long. As.
Leave it. Leave it to. Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Alright, get the fuck out of catch.
May the best player win.
The best one was the ballista.
That's displayed on the monitor. That must mean the betting. The sniper is in her designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Very well, time to make your bet.
I'd like to point out he's gonna shoot it with a laser.
Well, how will you bet? Hopefully your prediction will be correct this time.
Yeah.
What?
Joker! What was that about fair and square? You were totally cheating! You coward! What are you so quiet for? Say something!
Shut up! Shut up!
Look what you did, Futaba. You pissed her off. Isn't this the music that plays when you unlock your persona?
Sis? Cheating? Unfair? Silence! This is my world! I am the law! I am everything!
I am the law!
To win except for me! If you still dare to defy my justice, then prepare to be totally crushed! This is my sister's true nature? No! We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
I preferred Blooming Villain, personally. The law.
The roulette panel's changed?
How about this? She's way more powerful than before. Don't underestimate her.
Go down.
Let's do this! Ha!
Persona! Out of our way!
My skills exceed yours.
My justice has revealed to me. I must strike at evil with my bolt of judgment. Take this! Hurry and die!
In danger!
Persona!
I think she's about to strike us with electricity!
You don't say.
Persona! Not much help left! Someone heal him! How about this? Persona! Okay.
Very helpful.
Okay.
Let's make this quick.
Shanda's been shot. She might not be able to move.
Something else. Ronda! Alright.
Persona!
Manifest!
Behave yourselves!
Persona! Thor! You're mine.
Persona! Let's heat things up! I'll use my persona!
What was that?
Persona!
You gotta watch them!
Yeah, Crow.
Victory matters. To guarantee it, you have to be willing to do anything. Doesn't might make right? No matter what happens, you need to keep winning.
We have to win more!
Why?
We have to win more!
Queen!
Come! There!
Persona! 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 Okay.
I'm grateful. My skills exceed yours. Persona! Persona!
How about this?
Let's go. All right.
Let's do this! All right. Persona!
Oh shit. What?
I'm right. I'm always right. That's why I have to be the victor. All who stand in my way will be crushed. Winning is all that matters. No dodge damage.
What is this bullshit?
Persona! Rosa! Alright.
Persona! How about this? I'll use my persona! Let's go.
Very helpful. My skills exceed yours.
Die on my blade.
Oh shit.
Persona! Hokuni Nushi! You're mine.
I'm in trouble! Go!
Flop. Nah, Pekka, we got this. 39,000.
So I've lost.
I'm always MVP. I did 3,000 damage myself.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Shut the fuck up, Akechi. Alright, I use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Don't worry, guys. I washed my hands. What do you mean fail successfully? Yeah, Joker did the 3,000 damage with the God's Hand, and then now, admittedly, An would have done 2,000 damage, but she was already dead, so it didn't matter at that point.
Quiet!
Sorry.
Joker.
We'll go grab the treasure.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations, twisting the truth for your own personal gain? Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
My justice.
Try to
This
remember
is
how
your
you used to be.
justice.
How I...
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well. This deal we made was a great experience for me. To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves.
Back to your real work now. Get the fuck out of my sight.
Yes. And you all shall end this Phantom Thieves business. That was part of the promise after all. Don't forget.
Alright, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you alright? I am. Let's go. Huh? Enemy readings! When did they... They're gathering outside!
For real? What the hell's going on?
For real?
Look at those numbers.
Look at the numbers, Nelson.
This doesn't look good. We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here? There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something. Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded. A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy. No, that's too dangerous.
It's story time, yes. Go, everyone.
Joker?
No, it's story time.
Distracting them by your
We play the
sword?
prologue again, and then it's story time. Purposely gonna go for the bad ending, because we have to fill out the Thieves Guild, but...
Not gonna take no for an answer.
Having watched the show, I'm pretty sure I know what happens.
What you were talking about here?
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back.
We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember? Even more are coming!
This truly is a painfully reluctant parting.
It seems we had best hurry.
We'll see you later.
Let's sell him out. It was Ryuji. I swear.
There's someone here.
Fuck Ryuji.
Hey, up there! He's here. Moving immediately.
But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker. Just run, get out
Yeah, you're not allowed to say yes.
The enemy's focus is on... Everyone remember where we're meeting up?
Cause you ain't no snitch.
Stop right there!
I'm only playing this because I like the music. He's back.
I am Arsene, another you that exists within. Ah, we meet once again. You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power. Now, use that power and defeat the enemies before you!
Comparing power levels. No threat.
Persona!
Joker.
Go down!
What?
Everyone else, head to positions.
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends. If you are fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely meet again.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here.
It's alright, my pull-out game is strong.
Good. You defeated them with ease. More of them? Be careful! Joker, behind you! Go through that door! You should be able to get out that way. Hurry!
Dude, can you even hear us?
Don't worry, I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker! Wait a sec. I'm getting a weird reading headed your way. Come on, run! Huh? What?
This is bad. Hi, Joker. You'll never get away if you just keep fighting. Hide in the shadows and sneak past when you see an opening. Hey, are you sure you came in this way? Understood. I will continue the search. Now's your chance. Make a run for it. How many of them are there? Everything okay? The security level might rise if you take too much time. I know. I'm looking for another route. Just hang on. Oh, perfect timing. Joker, look up. Can you use that thing and just fly over there? Go straight from there.
Joker, stop! It's an enemy right near you. Even you can't take on this many.
Sure I can. I can just use riot gun.
Joker, that weird reading from earlier is closing in on you too.
Cool royal swings. I'll admit it threw me off in the show when none of this happened. The heist in the beginning goes down, and it's like, alright, it's just entering. Hey, look at that. He jumps out the window. Baby, 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 Never where you gonna be now, say reality. Never be charity. Never be this body, so it's all society. Damn right. Everybody here gonna fight all night. Right here, shadow 10 o'clock direction.
My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today.
Psych, she relies on you the whole third semester. Ooh, yeah. Da 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 da. Baby, baby. Da 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 da. Ooh, yeah. Da 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 da. Bow. Bow, 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 bow. Down, 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 down. Not sure if that's supposed to be there. No, it's not. It's because of the uniform. Baby, 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 baby.
I think that's the last of them.
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay?
Pretty sure this was supposed to keep playing.
Enemy backup's headed your way. You need to book it right now.
Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down. You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right?
Nah.
Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere. However, please don't forget the promise we made, okay?
Joker, you need to get out of there. Go, go, go!
All right.
Go up the stairs to the end of the path. Just a little more, so hang in there.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor's completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there. There's nowhere to run.
Shoot, you won't.
See ya.
See ya!
What a show off.
They should have shot.
You're so reckless, you know that? Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him.
Nice shot, Futaba. You suck. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Suspect secure. Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Thanks, Ryuji. Told you we shouldn't have named ourselves after Ryuji.
Guess the drug was too strong. Wake him up. No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you? Give it up! Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence?
Of course not.
Well, you're not that dumb. Which is good. Because we get to take as much time as we need. Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh?
I still am.
You should know your place. Sign here. It's a confession under your name.
I understand.
Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
Ryuji Sakamoto. Joker, Joker, Joker. There she is.
Excuse me, but this area is off.
I'm Nijima from the public prosecutor's office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor signed Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
Fuck you.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long.
To talk.
It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
Well done on making it this far, inmate. Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present. The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin. The evil influence who wishes you dead is
That's not half the game. The majority of the game is a
If you
flashback.
want to win this unreasonable game,
It only goes for another month
if
and a
you
half.
wish to take back your
Well,
stolen future,
more than that for Royal, but
recall the bonds you formed with your allies and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
I mean, OG game ended on Christmas. Oh ha 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 ha.
I see. So that's what led to your ending up here.
Yeah, it was just a prank,
End
bro.
to the hero of justice. I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes. There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up.
It was Ryuji.
I do have a suggestion, though. Care to strike a deal?
We already
If
did.
you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence.
What do you want?
I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty. Unless you accept my proposal.
I'm listening.
Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you and this case.
Okay.
Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves.
I will.
First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto.
He's not my friend, but yeah, it's him.
Victims of the Kamoshida case, An Takamaki.
Only if you prosecute
Ryusai
Ryuji.
Madarame's pupil, Yusuke Kitagawa.
Yup.
The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki, Futaba Sakura.
Yuppers.
The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura.
Yeah, but she's so spacey she
And
probably didn't realize it.
frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima.
Nope.
Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
Nah, it was really just for Ryuji. Never heard of them. That's right! Am I really making the right choice? I am!
As I thought. You've made a wise choice. Thank you. I'll do my best with what you've told me. I
Yep.
honestly expected you to have more of a backbone. It seems your reputation precedes you.
Have you looked in the mirror? How could I deny you, Sai? Oh, she left his phone. Whoops. It's funny, in the show, Akechi has the surprised look, not her.
Akechi-kun.
You seem so surprised.
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
He
The
didn't.
same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
I got him to talk about his teammates.
Oh, is that so? I better perform well myself. I can't leave here without some kind of evidence now.
Good luck in there.
And good luck in there, rookie.
Foolish woman. May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you?
Like how it already had a silencer on it. Damn, he's fucking dead.
I owe you for all of this. Thanks.
Oh, you're here to rescue me.
You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed.
I feel like I failed to accomplish something important. It's alright, he's a good guy.
Have you finally pieced it all together?
Yeah, it was Ryuji the whole time.
Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
Do it, pussy! You won't! Ah, he did it. Well. Damn it, Ryuji. Could have avoided all this if you hadn't fucking made me go to the palace. It was the Dachi the whole time.
Huh? Hey! Someone! He's dead! He's killed himself! Damn it! Where did he hide a gun?
In the end, your rehabilitation was not carried through. It
I mean-
appears I have overestimated you.
You incompetent prisoner! The assistance that we provided was all for naught.
I mean, that's your fault.
Our game has ended. Ruin shall be coming momentarily. Enjoy spending the rest of your life in there, repenting for your actions.
What life? Oh! It's the music. Just like Persona 4. The credits music to the bad ending is the final dungeon. That's actually pretty cool. Well, I don't have to sit through this, do I? Bruh. At least the music's good. Let's see what's going on in the wide world of Tweeter. Yeah, we did it, guys. We beat the game. Now, I know the good ending, or at least I would assume the quote-unquote good ending, as opposed to true ending, is when you take up fake Igor on his deal. Say his name, Yadabath. I guess that would be the good ending for some reason. Unless it's just bad ending number 2. I don't know. I guess it could be bad ending number 2, actually. And then good ending would be take Maruki's deal. Because I assume there's a difference between the true ending and the good ending. Even in Persona 4, you had a... The good ending was you beat Amano Sagiri, the true ending was you beat the god at the end. that Izanami fight is something. Imagine ending the game there, though. And thinking that Sai was the final boss. Izanami versus Izanagi, go! That's what we did in the New Game Plus. Soloed with Izanagi no Okami. Yay. You did it, boys. We made it. All the way to the end. Yeah. Or, and hear me out here. No. Yes. Sai best end boss. I was really confused there for a second, I'm not gonna. A deal?
I have a response.
What if I say it was Ryuji? Never heard of them.
So you won't sell out your friends. Then let me change the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not?
Yeah,
Can
Ryuji.
you tell me about them?
It was Ryuji. There were no such people.
I see.
Mama didn't raise no
Speak a
snitch.
word about either your teammates or your collaborators.
It's because it was
Do you
Ryuji.
even understand the position that you're in?
Yes, I'm telling you it was Ryuji. It's right there in the name.
Goro Akechi. There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too?
He was. Not Akechi.
So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me.
Not Akechi. Not. I don't know a thing.
Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about them?
Lady, I've told you it's Ryuji every time. It goes against justice.
Don't be ridiculous. You're not the one to decide such things.
Is this your... You call this justice?
Justice?
Justice!
Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of?
Schwarzcullen taught me justice. Sticking to the right path.
Sticking to the right path?
Yeah!
Different from us. You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story.
What about the true culprit?
After all this, you're still...
The drug is starting to wear
Are you
off.
listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by your poor act.
I won't be deceived. I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right?
Yeah!
There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
It was Ryuji!
Hey, can you hear me?
I knew it!
It's clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer.
You're giving up?
Huh?
Yeah.
What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
Interrogation room? That's right. If I remember.
How did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, are you listening?
Hey.
Our time's up. We're done.
She says it like 10 times. Why did you come here?
Why? Because
Why?
this is my job. Don't ask me such odd questions. Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to
Our time is up. Time to go. But there's one more thing.
Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
Sold out? That's right. There's something I need to do.
My suspicions were true in the end. Still,
It was not a catchy.
intention was to sell
Not!
All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader.
You do it.
That'd be impossible. A cat giving someone a smartphone is completely unnatural.
You should still have done it.
Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
Alright, Sai. I know who it is.
Might you have an idea as to who sold you out?
Yeah, his name rhymes with Ryuji. I want to make a deal with you.
Yes, very well. Go on. If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this.
That right there.
Do you mean this phone? It's yours, isn't it? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Nope.
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone.
Show it.
That's right. I'm sure Makoto and the others told you about it. We need to show it to the true culprit. You know, the traitor.
Ryuji comes over every day. We can show it to him then.
Hey! What are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone?
Show it to the true culprit.
True culprit?
Yup.
We could say he stole the
guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Please. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to?
Not a teammate.
Not a teammate? My god.
My
You're
god!
to him, aren't you?
Yeah! Ryuji! I think so.
You think? What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it. But it appears my time is up.
My time is up,
As far
kid.
as our conversation can go. This will be my last involvement with this case.
Psych.
Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end. And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once. I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
Yeah, go find Ryuji Sakamoto. I feel as if Sai finally understands me. Yeah! This was how I knew I got the good ending. I got this ranked up all the way. Cooperate as comrades who fight for justice and seek the truth. Yeah! Sai has awakened to true justice, and we can summon Satan.
I'll be going now. What good will this do, though?
But what good would that do? That's not Ryuji. Well, I guess it would have made no sense if Ryuji had been a
Why
mastermind.
do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? My god.
My god.
You're referring to him, aren't you?
The 2-minute flashback.
Akechi-kun,
There it
does
is.
this phone look familiar to you?
Hmm? Excuse me? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside
See,
the Phantom Thieves
they
myself,
flipped that in the
remember?
show. He asks her for the phone, and she's like,
This is
nope,
undoubtedly a
keeping it
great
myself.
accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman.
Foolish young man. Look at that walk. Look at that swagger.
May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Oh my god, it's the bad ending again! Pew! The only thing different about the bad ending was that part with,
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right.
Yautobao
You
from
and
the
your little
twins.
friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
Got me thinking the first time. Well, I mean, I knew we had gotten the true ending the good ending the first time, after we saw Judgment rank all the way up. So the whole time I was like, alright, well, I don't get why he's about, like, Akechi shot him and I was like, I know he's not dead, because we got the good ending, like.
Have you finally pieced it all together?
And I did see the little flash. What got me was the whole contrivance that he didn't notice. And I was like, well, he'd know he was in the metaverse.
Case closed.
You would have thought.
Your justice ends.
But as with quite a few things in this game, logic didn't really pan out. For instance, his head is clearly on the table here. But in the other ending, he was found on the ground. Drop something. See, this is the extra part. I mean, he's traveled into the metaverse so often, you'd have thought it would have been obvious. You would have felt the difference, at least.
Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
Yeah, Meta Igor was good, because I knew he had the voice actor change, because the old one died. I never thought that would be used as an excuse to have him be a bad guy. Although, admittedly, when I mean, you saw it, well, his voice actor did die.
More importantly,
And admittedly, as I was playing through it, I remember pointing out, this doesn't make sense. Why is he saying it's his Velvet Room? Why is he sitting like this? Why is he saying this and that? I was like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, why is he doing this? I was like, this isn't the Igor from the other games. Like, yeah, the voice actor's different, but like, he's doing stuff that isn't Igor. And it was right, it wasn't Igor.
Struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
Oh my god.
No, it can't be. Even me. God.
I'm pretty sure he died. Because even when Igor goes back to normal, he doesn't have his old voice. It's still a new voice. It's for you.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
The Phantom Thief Alibaba.
Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquired as to your justice, Dai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil.
Evil, 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 evil. Evil, 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 evil.
Suicide during his
evil.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
Joker, Joker.
You want me to save him?
Oh, you are the best girl. Okay, that's when they come in. But like, how does Akechi come out? Like, wouldn't he? Like, how do they not pass each other there?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Wow! When did we see this line?
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Nah, that was very clearly a different voice actor than the other games.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
And now we return to our continued story. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group.
What?
The suspect is reported to be a young
Anshot,
man.
can I get you to look over here?
Pretty sure her name is On.
I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idol thing?
Welcome to the Velvet Room. As opposed to welcome to the Velvet Room.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You
Yeah.
stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field?
Arrest him, that's the guy.
Run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him,
I wonder if something happened. Yeah.
It's all Yukiko voice actress.
Being stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Normal. Right.
he's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
Yeah, the shadow and the bird.
That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one Phantom Thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime. We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for...
That's assault, brother.
Previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That Phantom Thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide.
What?
Police have confirmed his death.
SNN? Fake news.
Suicide while in
custody. This station
Fake news, SNN. You can take the C out of CNN, but you can't take the fake out of the news. Kappa, 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 kappa.
Can't be.
Hey, Lapis, welcome to the stream.
You're shitting me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got
Dun 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 dun. Don't worry, guys. Got another 2 hours of cutscenes here.
It would seem as though you have been killed.
Well.
But why were you killed? Why did you have to die?
Why?
Do you remember?
Why did you swallow the fly, main character?
Was hazy.
Why?
Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat?
I don't know, man.
Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
Oh, yeah? The first time I sensed something was off. That's right, it was during the school festival. Womp 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 womp. Womp 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 womp.
Hey, they're going.
Hey!
You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
He's up to something.
Probably. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station.
I know. Oh, a flashback! Within a flashback! Oh my god!
This whole deal feels sketchy.
He's suspicious.
Yeah. It's impossible not to think that of him. Okay. Let's get everyone on the same page right away. There's something else we want you to look into. One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough.
We really need it.
Right. It's a necessity.
I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone.
So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan. That's perfect.
Keeping it secret?
Don't worry, I'll tell you the details later.
Yeah, we'll flash back to this scene again later. Futaba's going to do something? I wonder if it'll be okay.
I can't wait!
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble.
I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
Putting it in quotations for game. My memories are starting to become clearer. That's right. This is what really happened to me at that moment. Oh. Oh. Ah ha ha. Ah ha. Ah ha. What a Dumbo. Checkmate, atheist. Yes. on that take? Oh yeah. 30 minutes down. We're still going. To the 21st! Yeah! A worthy end for a villain. I agree. I'm exhausted. Feels like my consciousness is about to fade away. Well, for you, Sai, I can be alright. Okay.
Are you listening?
Yeah, you said don't fall asleep until we reach your destination. Could this be the effect of the drug wearing off? The memories I thought were gone are starting to come back. Wow.
Are you listening?
I am! Why do you all ask me this?
We need to talk about how to get out of this situation. Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
It's on a completely different level than just that.
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns.
Shocker.
His offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves.
You don't
kill
say.
him. If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality to the palace.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
He did.
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us.
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him. And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time.
Oh my god!
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac.
The whole time?
Bastard to catch you down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it?
No.
No. Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect inside of a police station.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi.
But what means do we have of learning his identity?
We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately.
Damn it. So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested and then Akechi will kill him.
Yeah, that Velvet Room scene's not going to be until tomorrow, probably. If not Wednesday.
Actually, there's something I'd like to
Because I don't know how long I can stream tomorrow. I do have to work on Wednesday.
We can use the palace to our advantage!
What's this all of a sudden?
There's a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity. Really?
You gotta be kidding me.
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him? That is, inside of a palace. Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one. Yeah, that's it! It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell him to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
Ah!
Hey, you big
Yeah,
bastard.
Becca.
How have you been?
It's the first week in November. I mean, I died.
You must be fine if you're joking around like that.
I wasn't joking, I
It
died!
was a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
I am
Told
dead.
anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
And now he is.
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
I'm sure he's gonna
The
understand.
true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else.
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Yes. Duh.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
It's a bold strategy, Gone.
I can't keep up with any of this stuff. So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean our cat?
Yeah.
Yes, Morgana can talk.
Sorry. Was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
Mm-hmm.
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too. When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely. Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
Oh, oh, look at that!
To Akechi at the school festival?
Oh,
He just
another
realized Mona
one.
could talk, but we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Yep.
Oh, I know a place.
Couldn't have been any more obvious when it happened, too.
Place we passed on the way here.
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
Yeah.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all.
We got lucky.
That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something like that. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act! After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his
It's like the 10th time we've heard this.
Public security questioning will occur on the first day, And with that room, my task will be simple.
Why is listening to the story of this game so painful?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Wow.
When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes. On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
He was in a police station inside of another police station.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing.
Not till we got to school.
You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it.
It was reckless.
We still managed to pull it off, though.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us. We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced.
This animation, yeah, man.
They looked no different from actual.
This anime inside of an anime.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Oh, look at that. It's a scene from 2 hours ago.
Planned up until we
One day in game, but it was 2 hours ago.
It was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush.
Oh my god.
Even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
It seems she used this laptop to remotely access the metaverse. Asking her about it now would drag the conversation on too long. I should talk to her later.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
I'm just glad I didn't die.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
I have debonair charm. Don't remember. Drugs.
Understandable. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence, and even drugs, is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
It was a breeze.
How tough are you?
Let's go upstairs and
It
find
still
out.
freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
Shut up.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against.
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die.
The head commander
They
died
just wanted
too.
to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you.
Yeah.
You saved me, after all.
Hey!
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too.
That's
Just let me know. Let's take a break for now.
You're no sigh.
This old brain is pooped. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor.
Goss didn't like when you blamed it on Ryuji.
You'll need a hideout where you
I
can
tried.
be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
Yay. Joker, Joker.
That sounds familiar.
It's me, Akechi.
Enter.
What are you doing over there, Ryuji?
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
And on to our next story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
They didn't just say it on the radio or anything.
Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who? I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses. We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido, from the moment Wakaba died. I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do. So I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that.
Oh my
this
God.
is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the
Alright,
public.
next save point I'm saving. I'm really struggling here.
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. Ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head? I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians...
Been lurking? Yeah, me too.
Any ideas?
It's the Diet Building.
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
We have to.
Hell yeah! Nobody against it?
Of course!
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
Time for revenge!
Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that Diet Building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the Diet Building after school.
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal. We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver...
Yeah, it's almost midnight for me, and I woke up early to teach.
Not committed
And I gotta wake up early tomorrow as well.
almost killed by a criminal.
Have an appointment.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
Shut up, Ryuji.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, Those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations, but flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided.
So, what happened was, I was falling asleep, so I went to go drink some water and wake myself up. And I think I kind of dozed off as I was pouring the water in my mouth, because next thing I knew I was choking on it. And then I spit it up all over myself. These things happen from time to time.
Story will be passed down. One against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose
but I'm awake now. So all I missed was the big reveal scene between Shido and Akechi, and Oh, you came to me 3 years ago. I never imagined it would have been this successful. And look at that! We made it! Looks like things finally settled down. Life's gonna get real busy for you starting tomorrow, right? Let's get some rest. The chief's right. Let's take it easy for today. But we gotta talk to her.
How I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kind of came in handy.
Oh yeah? How so?
Well, remember how I put that wiretap app in Akechi's phone?
Nah, let's have a flashback.
Basically, that let me see GPS info for 2 phones, yours and his. I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sai Nijima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi. That's when I saw my chance, and beep, sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. But there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Sai Nijima to show the phone to Akechi. This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it. Still, I couldn't just...
What plan? Let's have a flashback.
It's a mysterious app after all. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable. Pretty good, huh?
Are we done? What?
So?
Oh, by the way, the police report on your death isn't going to show up at your school. No need to worry. Seems Prosecutor Nijima worked out some kind of deal with the higher-ups or something. I mean, they haven't even said anything to me, even. As long as you stay quiet, you'll be fine. And I guess if they reported your death now, they'd basically be saying you were a Phantom Thief. They can't really go announcing that the Phantom Thieves, what the Phantom Thieves are, so I'm sure they'll avoid that. I'm going downstairs.
Hey.
Ugh. At any rate, I'm glad you're back safe and sound. But even that's putting it too lightly. You had it rough in there, didn't you? Only a little. Akechi was after you all along. I knew it was risky, but we had no choice but to depend on you. But thanks to your tenacity, you were able to fool him. It's payback time. Let's make him regret underestimating the Phantom Thieves.
I'll just add this.
God damn. Well, there you go.